I'm Simon Morley. I'm head teacher at Kirkby-on-Bain CE Primary School, and the school is a member of Kyra Teaching School Alliance. Research is important to my practice because I think for too long it's been a case in schools of teachers or other staff saying, oh, I think that might work, that's a good idea, I'll try that, I like the look of that, rather than basing it on actual research and evidence. So for me, it's important that we're now looking to the evidence and using that in our practice. Research has made a difference to the children in my school through a project that I was involved in to do with digital feedback, and we worked closely with Kyra to look at different forms of feedback and to compare sort of traditional written marking feedback with verbal feedback through a digital format using iPads. It was an excellent experience, and sort of a couple of years on from that, it is now embedded within our sort of school way of feeding back to the children. Just the other day I was in a class and the children were looking at a piece of work that they'd written. They had headphones on, they were using the iPad, and they were listening to their teacher talking specifically about their piece of work, going through it, and they were able to pause, rewind, listen again, and they love that, and it also, we've seen a noticeable impact on the quality of their writing particularly. My hopes for the research school are that the gap between the evidence and research and the practice in the classroom is bridged, because the research and the evidence that's out there really excites me, and I think that's great, I really want to get that into the school and make it have an impact on the children and their outcomes. But I'm sometimes not sure how to go about doing that and how to get it in there. So what my hopes are that the research school is going to do that for me, and by working with the research school we're going to be able to use all that wonderful research and evidence that has worked, may not necessarily work for us, but has worked in the past, about getting that into the classroom and actually impacting on the children. But for me, I think what's crucial in that is that I do have to get buy-in from the staff in my school for that to work. So it's for me, that's what the research school will do.